Come on and dance now.
Hello, this is Manny from Maniacs. Welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment at the end of this video. Now, it's been a while since I created the last video, and the last video I maybe did two, and then I stopped, and then I took a long time to do another video like this. And so I was doing different things, and so I wanted to, before I went ahead and tried to add more designs or anything, I said I'm going to go ahead and just do this video because I don't want to leave my video unnoticed for too long, and I don't want people to forget about my brand called Maniacs. Now, originally, my design, or my brand, should I say, was supposed to be Maniacs, but then I said maybe that's too complicated, and people will define it more as Maniacs, and people will just call it Maniacs instead of calling it Maniacs for what it is. And because people can identify more with Maniacs because it's an easy word, it's a common word, a lot of people know what it is. And if they see something like Maniacs, they're automatically just going to identify it as Maniacs, even though it's not spelled the same way. And I kind of did it on purpose. At the same time, I didn't do it on purpose. I just did it because it's part of my name. And then I decided, well, if it's part of my name, it could also be more than that. It can be like Manny apparel and clothing selections. And it could be a variety of things depending on the person who's interested, or the person who likes the brand, or the person who finds it appealing and wants to see more out of this brand. But in my last video, I did designs of dresses for women with my own creativity in my own mind. These are the designs that I thought would be appealing. Now, I don't know if they're too crazy or they're too ridiculous, or just something that doesn't appeal to women. That's something that women won't wear because it just is just a little bit over the top, just to say. And so I said, I'm just going to do them anyway. I'm going to see what happens. I'm just going to put them out there. I'm going to put them on this video and see if anybody likes it. Now, I don't expect anybody to like it. It's just something that came out of my mind and my creativity. And so I thought, well, maybe somebody out there would like it. I don't know if it's too crazy to wear to work or wear to some form of gathering, but it's equally, I just think it's nice. It's not too crazy. It's not too ridiculous or too funny. I do consider like discretion to be something that's top priority. So I try not to overdo it or exaggerate it in any fashion. So those were my few designs that I created. Since then, I've been designing other things. Now, the only thing is that I haven't added colors. I can always be a little picky when it comes to clothes. Now, let me go back just a little bit and say, originally when I decided I wanted to design men's geared towards men. And because of my personal self, or my personal concerns, is that there aren't a lot of clothes around where I live anyway that appeal to me anymore. There was a time where there were a lot of clothes that was just something that I loved. I could see designs out there and I'm like, this is just the kind of design for me. Now, these days I don't see much of that. And I'm a little picky when it comes to clothes, when it comes to food, when it comes to almost just about anything. And I don't like just any little thing. And people think, well, you're crazy because, why you always got to be so picky about what you like and what you don't like? And why can't you just, take what's out there? You can't just be hoping, expecting something to come out from out of the blue that you're going to like, because that's just not possible. But I figured if that's not possible to come from somebody else, well, what about I just did it for me? I, created myself and just put it out there and have somebody else put it together. And so all I would do is just wear it. But then it came a time when I was thinking, well, there's only so much you can do for men. I mean, I like certain designs, but I don't like just any design. And so there may come a time in which I would be limited to what color I would want to wear, like what kind of designs I can see myself wearing outside, out there, to any kind of special place. So I said, well, there's only so much you can do for men. There's only so many colors that you can actually wear that men, could actually wear outside. Even though sometimes men can go crazy and, wear colors that don't seem like the kind that the men are known for wearing. But I still think that you're just not going to go anywhere and wear those kind of crazy colors, right, to a formal gathering, to somewhere important, to a work-related event. And so I figured, well, there's only so much I can do. And if I start doing it now, what will happen when I run out of ideas and think, well, there's only so much I can do for men. But when it comes to women, I can go a little crazy. Okay, not overdoing it. I'm not saying overdoing it or exaggerating or anything. But I can do a little more than I could with men. I mean, I can play with different colors more than I can with men. And I can do designs that women, won't feel uncomfortable wearing. And as I was saying, I'm not going to design something that's too crazy or something that's too ridiculous to wear outside. I want to do something discreet, something appropriate, something that seems fitting to wear anywhere, anywhere a woman wants to go. To a party, to a date, to work, or to a social gathering, or to a work-related event. But I've been working on this new design called fan base. Now, that's what I want to do with the designs that I make, is that I want to start creating names for them. I guess to identify each. It may be just for my purpose, maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be for the purpose of the person who might be interested in wearing the dress. I don't know. But this one that I call fan base, it was just, it's about a dress or just a blouse with the fan, like the accordion fan that people used to wear, or used to use more often back in the day, where it's just, we used to use to blow when it's too hot. And so I thought, well, that might be interesting. Like, just not put it through all the blouse or anything, or through all the dress, but just make it discreet, just along the top, and maybe along the fringe of the dress, or along the fringe of the blouse. And so I thought, I wonder how this would play out. How would this work? Would this be appealing? Would this be something women might be interested in? But anyway, my target audience is for women 18 to 40. And if I can appeal to them, that would be incredible. But that's the whole reason I'm putting my brand out there, is because I want to get noticed, and I want to see, if there's any interest at all for, what it is I have to offer, what it is I want to do. And as far as videos go, another reason that it's taken me a while to do videos is because I've been trying to learn different things, learning about design, learning about designing, learning about creating videos like this, create good content, video editing and all that stuff. And that gets a little bit overwhelming when you're first starting, I suppose. I suppose down the line, when I start getting used to all of this, it won't be so hard and so hard to keep up with. But also I wanted to work on building an online store. I wanted to do it through Shopify, at least just to start. And I've been working on figuring out how to do ads, like Facebook ads, or maybe Instagram ads. I actually added Instagram, something I didn't really use before. But now with wanting to get noticed and all that, as far as my brand goes, I have to get into Instagram, I have to get maybe into Twitter, maybe not Twitter, but Instagram, Pinterest, and that's something I haven't even worked on yet either. But I haven't even worked on Instagram. The only thing I did on Instagram was one video, and that's it. So I want to be able to add maybe this video, I don't know, maybe this video and future videos along the way. But to start with, I want to work with, I don't know, clothing lines that, I don't know, other people have already made. And so to start, I just wanted to sell what's out there already while I, get myself known and get people to notice the kind of designs that I have started to create. I said something about, in my last video, that I wanted to create a casual collection, and I've been working on my casual collection. But the problem is that I sometimes get stuck, like, what colors are appealing? And like I said, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to exaggerate. So I have to figure out what kind of colors work and what kind of colors would be appealing and something interesting that, women would want to wear. And so in my next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding my fan-based theme blouse, be it, or dress that I am actually in the process of creating. I'm also working on my banner, which I don't want to leave here on my channel without no banner, so that, can't, something that doesn't define me, just leave it blank like that the way it is already. And so I have to redo or retouch, whatever you call it, my logo. And so it's not going to be called Maniacs anymore like I originally done. I'm going to go ahead and call it Maniacs as I had originally intended. So, so until next time, catch you in my next video, and I will be putting more content out there for you and see if you find it as appealing. So until next time, bye.
Dance now.